Es asombroso lo que encuentras en el bosque. ¿Una canica? ¿Una bota? Y, oh, no, este sujeto sí da miedo. Caracoles, tal vez son sus cosas. Creo que las voy a tomar para que nadie las rompa. No quisiera que eso pasara. ¡Wow! No puede ser. ¿Es una fosa? ¿Estoy en una fosa? ¡Hola! ¿Hay alguien afuera? Ah, bueno. Espero que ese sujeto vuelva pronto.
So this is the original version of Pooh's Tummy Song as written by Bobby and Kristen Lopez. Due to pacing issues, we had to trim it down a little bit, but we really wanted to show you the song in its original glory.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Clock. I do have a very important thing to do today. A Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy. He fills it with things that are sweet. A Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy by never forgetting to eat. He searches for things that are yummy in every cupboard and shelf. He takes most biggest care, 'cause that tummy down there is the most biggest part of himself. Empty. Well, luckily, I keep some extra in the house. A Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy. Don't worry, he always comes through. The Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy, 'cause the tummy takes care of the Pooh. When it is growly and glummy, the search for the honey is on. The Pooh has a knack for finding a snack, unless all the honey is gone. A Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy. No need for the tummy to fret. A Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy. He knows what his tummy must get. Don't worry, my round little chummy, I'm hearing your ravenous plea. When there is no honey, the Pooh takes the tummy wherever the honey will be. My friends are out there with honey to spare, and they will take care of my tummy and me.
Well, the very first version of the movie that we put together had a lot of ideas in it, and we realized very quickly we maybe had too many ideas. So as the movie evolved, we began to simplify it, and one of the things that we took out was the introduction of a new group of characters called Rabbits, Friends, and Relations. These characters were from the original Milne text, and they were a group of little critters that would follow Rabbit around and go on a lot of the gang's adventures. And so what you're about to see now is the original introduction of Rabbits, Friends, and Relations.
This one here. Yes. La la la. Lo, 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 do, do, do. La, la. Oh, my goodness, they're here. Just a sec, Nana, just a minute.
Hello, Rabbit.
Huh? Oh, dear, the last thing I need today is a visit from that bear.
For me? Oh, Rabbit, you shouldn't have.
I didn't. Now run along. Nice to see you. Good day. Now something to brace it. Oh, yes, this'll do nicely. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear? Put that down. That is most definitely not for you.
Well, then I shall take this one.
Nor is that for you either, neither.
Oh, you must be very hungry this morning, Rabbit.
They're not for me either.
Well, if you're not going to eat them, and I'm not going to eat them, who is?
If you must know, Pooh Bear, my honored guests.
Well, I don't live here, so I guess that makes me a guest. Thank you, Rabbit.
Not today, Pooh, some other time. Maybe next Thursday. The guests I'm expecting are cultured, refined, dignified. Unlike some.
Oh.
So, it is with that I bid you adieu. Listen.
What am I listening to, Rabbit?
It's them. They're here. So exciting! Do pull yourself together, Pooh, and try to make a good impression. These are very classy people. To stand up straight. Good. Pooh, these are my friends and relations.
Oh, hello.
And now, food and libations for my friends and relations. This is what it's all about, Pooh. Family. I look forward to their visit all year, to see their smiling faces and feel their little hearts filling with joy. It's a time to get together, a time to catch up, a time to take a break from the hustle and bustle of life. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Wonderful to see you. Oh, you're getting so big. Until next year, goodbye. Take care. They stayed a little longer this year. Lucky for you, Pooh.
Lucky, Rabbit.
So this scene is Eeyore's original introduction. Unfortunately, we had to trim this scene down due to time issues, but we're thrilled to be able to show it to you right now, and it has some wonderful animation from Mark Hand and Randy Haycock.
Elsewhere in the 100-acre wood, the old grey donkey, Eeyore, stood alone in his house made of twigs in a thistly corner of the forest. He greeted this particular morning with the same amount of enthusiasm that he greeted most mornings. Followed by a series of very important questions. Sometimes he thought sadly to himself,
Why?
And sometimes he thought,
What's the point?
And sometimes he didn't quite know what to think. So he just ate thistles.
I know that sigh. Good morning, Eeyore. Lovely day, isn't it?
Wish I could say yes, but I can't.
Eeyore, you wouldn't happen to have any honey lying about, would you? You see, I seem to have run out. Oh, yes, good idea, Tommy. Perhaps I should look in back. Bother. No honey in here either. You haven't heard any bees buzzing about, have you, Eeyore? I can't help noticing that you seem slightly gloomier than usual. How are you feeling?
Not very how. Haven't felt how for a long time.
Oh, dear, dear. Let me have a look at you. Interesting. Interesting. What? Eeyore, what has happened to your tail?
What has happened to it?
Well, it isn't there.
Are you sure?
No. Oh, well, a tail is either there or it isn't there. And yours isn't there.
Let's have a look. That accounts for a good deal. That explains everything. No wonder.
Eeyore, I, Winnie the Pooh, will find your tail. And then we shall get some honey.
Thank you, Pooh. You're a good friend.
Oh, there it is. I'd recognize it anywhere. The very tree where I was hatched. I remember the day Mother made these marks, her giant meaty claw carving furrows in the crumbly bark. Chapter 1, The Birth of a Genius. A breezy wind whiffed through the wood as I stood majestically atop the enormous tree, my tail feathers tingling with excitement, ready to embark on my maiden voyage into the great wide open.
Pardon me, Owl. What are you doing?
Oh, hello, Pooh, Eeyore. Why, I'm penning my personal memoirs. Yes! Now, where was I? Oh, yes, of course. With steely nerve, I stepped off of the branch and plunged towards terra firma.
Perhaps you could take a short break from your important work and help us find Eeyore's
I
tail.
rocketed towards Eeyore's tail. Eeyore's tail? What's wrong with Eeyore's tail?
Well, it isn't there.
Yes, so I see. Well, or don't see, actually, because it's not there.
Won't you help us, Owl? You have such a talent for speaking and telling us what to do.
Oh, thank you, Pooh. Yes, I do, don't I? I didn't think anyone noticed. All right, take this, write this down carefully.
When we first started thinking about how to introduce Tigger in this new film, we thought it would be a fun idea to perhaps call back to his introduction in Blustery Day, using a similar structure, similar types of gags. So we storyboarded it, put it into production, and then at a certain point we stepped back and looked at it and thought, maybe this is a little too familiar, and we needed to find something more unique and special for this film. So we added a balloon to Tigger's introduction, changing it all up. So what you'll see now is that original introduction of Tigger.
Is that you, Tummy? No. Well, if it is not Tummy, then it must be...
Me, that's who. Tigger. T-I-double-G-R.
That spells Tigger.
Hey, that's my line. How'd you know that?
Because that's what you always say.
I do, don't I? Say, you sure seem to know a lot about us Tiggers. What else do you know?
They're also quite heavy.
Oh, sorry about that, pal. There you go. Well, you know, now that you're up and around, maybe you can help me find something I'm looking for.
What sort of something?
Well, I'm looking for something to do, of course. Something to pounce. Something to bounce. Something besides Pooh Bear's, that is.
Well, there is this.
This is great. This is really... Where did you get this? I gotta get this. It's really... It's pretty good. This is... It's not so good, is it? What else you got?
Well, nothing.
Oh, I could pass nothing anytime. I gotta go find something. TTFN.
Ta-ta for now.
You are good. But I'm the only Tigger. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I'm bouncy, trouncy, flouncy, pouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tigger is I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Woo-hoo-hoo!
So this scene originally occurred during the contest for Eeyore's tail. We wanted to show a scene where Pooh went back to his house and looked through all the items that he had and tried to come up with a replacement tail for Eeyore. It was boarded by Nicole Mitchell and it was always really funny, but unfortunately we had to cut it out of the movie due to pacing issues.
As the others searched for a tail, Pooh thought to himself, not just any old thing would do if he wanted to win the prize.
Why not?
Because it would have to be something special.
Oh, special, you say. Special.
But all the special things that Pooh could think of were the things he had at home.
Then that is just where I shall go. Excuse me.
Being a bear of little brain, Pooh was also a bear of little belongings, making his selection of tales quite limited.
No bother. Something swingy, perhaps. No. Oh. Well, this seems to have the right shape. Oh, too drippy, I suppose. Something feels funny. I must be thinking too hard. Oh, Kanga must be baking. Think. Do you have any ideas for a tail? Oh, not now, clock, please. Excuse me for a minute. No bother. Would you mind being quiet for a moment, please? You see, I'm trying to find something special for Eeyore's tail. And Oh.
Thank you, Pooh.
Hey there, thinking about purchasing a new 3D TV and 3D Blu-ray player? Well, you should be. You won't believe the amazing things it can do.
Oh, brother, that's the big introduction? Seriously, Pumbaa, this is the best you can come up with?
What are you talking about, Timon? That's sheer genius.
Does sheer genius stink?
Well, all right. Go on, please.
Blu-ray 3D takes television to a new level. It's got a crystal clear 1080p high-definition 3D picture and crisp digital sound.
Wait a minute, Pumbaa, you really think that's what we want to hear?
Well, yeah, I kind of do.
Nah, you want pizzazz. You want excitement. You want danger. You want entertainment.
But Timon, we gotta at least hear about the glasses.
Oy, fine. I'll tell you about the glasses. All right, see these? You know, the cardboard ones with the pretty blue and red plastic lenses.
Well, throw them out.
No more cheap paper glasses. Check these out.
And pose.
And pose.
And pose.
Now, can we please see how cool this 3D equipment really is?
Okay, I just need to plug this baby in, and away we go.
Let's watch the Disney Blu-ray 3D disc.
All right already. Now hit the lights. Wait. Let me grab the snacks.
Timon, your manners.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Would you, care for one? No? Suit yourself.
So, are you ready to see how exciting Blu-ray 3D is?
I'm ready.
Do you have your 3D television?
We certainly do.
And the Blu-ray 3D player?
And our glasses.
Then, prepare to experience movies. Sports.
Oh my God.
And music. Like never before.
Oh, pretty fantastic, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Did you see how some of that looked like it was coming right off the screen?
And now you've got awesome 3D quality in your own home. So what are you waiting for? Bring home your own Disney Blu-ray 3D disc and get started.
Pumbaa, let me tell you something. That guy is total amateur hour.
Estamos en esta casa embrujada en el set de nuestra nueva película Spooky Bodies, Cachorros Embrujados. Adoro las películas de miedo. Y nuestra película los va a hacer gritar del susto.
¡Ay! ¿Qué le pasó? ¡Qué buenos efectos especiales! Igual que en nuestra película. ¡Desapareció! ¿Dónde está?
Oye, ¿todavía tienes miedo? En el set te asustabas todo el tiempo.
¿Qué? Estaba soñando, viejo. A mí nada me asusta. ¡Está sucediendo!
B-Dog, eres un gato miedoso.
¡No soy un gato miedoso!
Disney presenta Spooky Bodies, Cachorros Embrujados, una nueva película.
Si quieres encontrarnos, no te pierdas nuestra película Spooky Bodies, Cachorros Embrujados.
Muy pronto en Disney Blu-ray y Disney DVD.